Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Monday 27th October 2025 Aries. Family members may want to make changes in your home such as remodeling, redecorating or refurnishing, but there could be disagreements about the changes. Everyone will have a different idea. This isn't a good day to make such plans. It's unlikely that any agreement will be reached now. Put off the planning until another time and then it will be fine. Taurus. Miscommunication with a romantic partner could have you either writing or reading love poetry, one story of some kind. It's more important that you clear up the misunderstanding with your special person. Cheer up. Don't let your insecurity get the better of you. This isn't as bad as it seems, and the end of the day could bring a passionate reconciliation. Gemini. A close friend or group with troubles, you might be asked to help. But be careful, it's doubtful that the person or organization will be able to pay you back. A goal that you've been working towards could be stalled, but this isn't the day to try to jumpstart it. You may lack the information, so take a day off, then fix it. Cancer. You like people, but sometimes you can be very critical. Today, you may have a hard time integrating yourself into a group. The group dynamic may not appeal to you at all. And all you want to ask is take a break. Try to overcome that feeling and observe your resistance. Try to find your place in a group and play along without faking it. Leo. Confusion about metaphysical or spiritual matters could have you seeking clarity through research. Talking with friends could prove beneficial, but this isn't important. Remember that they could be as perplexed as you. Interesting discussions on technology will make a difference. A friend may prove untrustworthy, so be careful about the people that you share confidences with. Virgo, a new sort of bond may form with someone whom you consider a friend. Perhaps you discover a mutual interest suddenly, see your friend in a new light. This can be beautiful, but before you make any commitment, make sure an effort to get to know the person a little better. Your image of him or her might be clouded by idealism. You might not see the person objectively, so please view them directly. Libra, something important to you is changing. You're beginning to doubt whether there's a future in it or not. It may be a career or a romantic partner. Confusion may dominate your thoughts today and you aren't comfortable with an uncertain future. You need to give this a lot of thought before deciding, so please, hang in there. Scorpio, vague physical discomfort could have you feeling out of sorts. Most likely you aren't very ill. You're tired and stressed, but you can make it through the day. Disillusionment with someone you've admired could also be on your mind. You could be seeking someone else for a role model. You'll feel better tomorrow. Sagittarius, a long-awaited romantic encounter can be cancelled or prove less rewarding than you'd hoped. Doubts about the future of this relationship could come up. This isn't the day to make any final decisions about serious matters like this. Wait a few days until you feel a little more confident, and then make up your mind. Capricorn, a visitor to your home might bring unreliable information. Don't take it at face value, whatever the person says. As far as romance is concerned, your passions are high and your need for intimacy is about the same. It's likely that you'd have a truly romantic encounter today, at least satisfying ones. If the opportunity comes your way, it might be best to make a date for a later time. Aquarius, a passionate letter or phone call today could come from a close friend or romantic partner. The person may be confused and rather emotionally tormented. Be kind. If you have been thinking about doing some writing, this is the day. Your imagination is flying high, so don't let the words flow and don't get too caught up in the grammar and structure now. You could edit that speech later. Pisces, you could have an artistic talent that you haven't tapped into. Today, events may occur that cause you to want to try. This is a good time as your inspiration is high. Don't judge yourself too harshly if your efforts don't quite fit your expectations. Cut yourself some slack. More experience is needed before you can really fit your vision to your scale. This has been your daily morning horoscope for Monday, October 27th, 2025. Do have yourself a great day.
Well, I'm trusting that your weekend was absolutely enjoyable, fulfilling, and all of the good stuff. And you had a lot of good food to eat as well. Good morning and welcome to the morning show here on DBS. Let's go on over to our news department. We'll be back.
Good morning, time now for the news. My name is Timothy Polion. Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre has reaffirmed St. Lucia's commitment to regional unity and peace amid growing tensions in the Caribbean and international concerns about security in regional waters. Tensions between the United States and Venezuela continue to escalate as the U.S. military keeps attacking boats in the ocean that it says are linked to Venezuelan drug trafficking networks.
We think that we've solved our problems by discussion, by sharing of information, but the government of St. Lucia is firmly against narco trafficking and the trafficking of illegal drugs and arms and ammunition. We think that we are firmly against it, and we will take all steps locally and regionally to ensure that within the law, we stamp out narco trafficking and the trafficking of guns and ammunition. But having said so, we think our region should remain a zone of peace, and all actions should be properly coordinated and discussed within CARICOM.
The Prime Minister was addressing reporters during his weekly pre-cabinet press briefing last Monday. We continue the broadcast with news that in an era where truth competes with technology, Global Media and Information Literacy Week, observed from October 24th to the 31st, shines a light on the urgent need for critical thinking in the digital space. As artificial intelligence continues to shape how information is created and shared, concerns are growing about misinformation, deep fakes, and the erosion of trust online. In St. Lucia, the call is being made for greater digital literacy to safeguard the nation's information landscape.
The use of AI to generate realistic images, being able to reproduce voices of persons, ability to take information and summarize information that may include bias, etc. We understand the importance of providing information that is free of some of those biases.
Joseph emphasized the need for more digital literacy programs on the island, urging citizens to verify information before accepting it as truth. He reflected on this year's theme, reminding individuals not to rely solely on AI, but to use it as a guide when processing information. As a writer, he also spoke about the personal risks of overdependence on artificial intelligence. A night of celebration, inspiration, and achievement lit up District 2 on Thursday as students were honored for outstanding academic and co-curricular excellence.
That's the third year we are doing it, and it is to highlight our students who are high performers, high achievers. Our students have performed very well, not only at a district level in the exams, but also at the CPA examinations. We will be honoring these students as well. And we will also be acknowledging the performance of our students in the co-curricular areas. So our cricketers who have excelled, our swimmers who have excelled.
From top exam performers to championship winning choirs, cricketers and swimmers, the award ceremony showcased the incredible talent and hard work of the district's young achievers. In a powerful push toward a cleaner, more sustainable St. Lucia, the fight against one of the Caribbean's most toxic waste streams, electronic waste, is making real progress.
Why such an event? Basically, in terms of e-waste, e-waste contains valuable materials that can be recycled. One, in addition, these also contain harmful substances, for example, lead or even mercury, and these in itself can pollute our environment. So this event assists with ensuring that these materials are removed from the environment and instead collected for recycling and, of course, a safer way of handling them and ensuring that they do not pollute the environment. It is also a great opportunity to divert waste away from our landfills, and let us just think of electronic waste. This is material which contains hazardous substances, to some extent contributes to the fires that we experience at the landfill. In recent time, we had a huge fire at the landfill, and of course a lot of the material received at that landfill is commingled, and hence the reason for, these sort of huge fires that we're experiencing.
The St. Lucia Solid Waste Management Authority and Greening the Caribbean joined the forces on Saturday, October the 11th, for their first ever residential community e-waste recycling drop-off at the Marshall Grounds, turning old gadgets into a major environmental victory. And that's the news. Thank you so much for watching. Here's to a safe and enjoyable Monday. Join us at noon for our next news major, the Lunchtime Report. I'm Timothy Polio. Good morning.
Thanks, guys. We need to take a break. We'll be back. Recently went over to Sandals Cares for their annual fair, their health fair that they put on, in recognition of breast cancer, but taking a holistic approach to bringing the care to their staff members. And it was a wonderful one. This initiative is always going to be supported by the morning show because, listen, it's a very noble one. And Sandals has been doing this for their staff members for as long as I can remember. Chanel here is going to enlighten us as to the timeline. But certainly an opportunity again to highlight how it is that, Sandals is going out on the limb and ensure that, yes, we have a vibrant working force. We have a lot of people employed with us, but definitely we've got to ensure that their well-being is at the forefront because healthy work staff means with productivity and we're up there with everything. So it really is refreshing every year to see that Sandals goes out, especially around the breast cancer when it's time to add their voice to keep the awareness on, to keep the information flowing as far as breast cancer is concerned, but to also profit the opportunity to take a holistic approach on health of his staff members. So Chanel, you're here with me today. You're the human resource manager, and obviously that falls right under your purview. So tell me about, the continued commitment from Sandals to ensure that this is a vital part of existence.
All right, so the employee experience is one of the most important component for us being under the HR flag, and we know how important health and well-being is, and to make it accessible to the team members is of utmost importance. To be able to have them come in today and visit the different services, we cannot tell you how priceless that is because a healthy workforce is what we need. It also ends up building a healthy nation, which is even more beneficial. So this is just one of the ways that we impact our team members' lives positively. And we're happy that you're here with us today to see what we do.
Absolutely. Well, we were here last year as well. And I remember I had the opportunity to even interact with some of the employees as they come in to get their testing and screenings. And you know what? I mean, the sentiments was really, really, uniformed across the board. They were very, very appreciative of that initiative. Now, I'm going to go on and ask you a little bit further, though, in terms of what it, putting on something of that sort. Because we need to understand the magnitude of the commitment, right? Putting on something of that sort to be able to accommodate this on a daily, like we're doing now. Staff members are coming in through the day. You're going to be here for the day. What are some of these sacrifices have to be made on the part of the company?
All right, but first it takes a lot of planning.
That's right.
To execute it. So planning and collaboration, and also being able to inform our team members in a timely manner so they can take a 5-minute break from whatever they're doing to come and check out, the services. But as a company, it is one of the best initiatives impacting our employee experience. So we do this on a weekly basis here at Halcyon. We have different avenues that we look at as well. And we take a big approach when it comes to mental health because, there's a little stigma behind it. But now I think persons are more open. So they're, able to speak about it more and not suffer in silence. So this is one of the major impacts that we're looking at and seeing how we can drive it home to the team members.
Wonderful. What's the take home, Chanel?
The take home for me is for the team is for them to understand that this is not a one-day venture. It has to become a culture, and we're trying to impact that also to make it even more, create the awareness even more for the team. So it takes us stepping out from behind our desks, coming out here, encouraging them, and letting them know that it's okay. Come out, see what's happening with their health because health is wealth.
Health is wealth.
Yes, so
Absolutely.
and it's priceless.
Absolutely. And you can't put a price tag on that. You're certainly right. Thank you so much. And big up to the HR team, big up to Sandals team,
Thank you so
All
much.
right, wonderful. And the Good Shepherd Parish Church in Babonneau, they are continuing their drive. They've been doing a lot. A lot has been accomplished to date, but there's a lot more to be done. And Father Albert and his team continues to, put in the effort to raise the funds. They have another big fundraiser that's coming up. When you say for raising funds with Good Shepherd Church, just know you're going and have a real good time. So it is on again. We're here with Father Albert, and of course, we've pledged to support the mission of Father Albert and his team here at the Babonneau community, because we've seen the work. We've seen the work,
Yes.
so we know that it's been going to good use. So one of the major fundraiser is on the horizon again, and we just wanted to profit the opportunity to let you know that is very much on. It's an opportunity for you to come on out and spend some time with them while you help to support and raise funds for all of the initiative. Father Albert, it's always such a pleasure to connect with you.
It's always good to be in your company.
Absolutely.
And, to help me in my work in your own way.
Listen, we all have to do our part. You're already doing yours.
Yes.
The least we could do is meet you halfway.
Yes.
You're doing a lot already. That's one of your major fundraiser, actually. It's a
Yes.
country and western and old school dance. And of course, it's on again this time around. What's the date? Lord, listen, I hear we have a lot of things in store, giveaways, a lot of things happening. It was supposed to be before last Sunday,
yes.
but the rain, the weather. I think everything happens for a reason. You're a man of God, you understand that.
Yes, definitely.
Divine timing.
Definitely. So in Babonneau, at Good Shepherd Parish, we always like to have a theme.
Yeah.
So we had our walk, which is Marche pour Bon Santé, and our dance, which is one of our major fundraisers. It goes by under the theme Babonneau à nous danser. And it is country and western meeting old school. And we want to cater for everybody. Usually it is on a Friday, it is on a Sunday.
Okay.
But because we had to move dates, it's happening on Friday the 31st. And we want to make it an after work line,
Nice.
so people can come along. Those who cannot stay out late in the night, you can still come. We're hoping to start around 7.
Okay.
But I'm sure there would be food and drinks available, because we always promise a solid bar,
Nice.
cold drinks, and sumptuous food. And I was saying to some people, the meat's already seasoned.
You know that
And
kusome in there.
Exactly, yes, that is custom in there. And at the end of the day, come support, because, everyone who has supported us would see the work that we are doing in the parish. I like to tell people, in 2 years' time, this parish will be celebrating 80 years.
Wow.
And we have a lot of work, refurbishment, and stuff to do to bring it up to mark. So whatever you help us with, in whatever way, form, or fashion, your money goes to good use. So we want to really invite everyone. We want to ask people to come out, come and support, come online. It is always clean fun. It is always a safe environment. And at Good Shepherd Parish, we know how to have a good time. And we always give back. So it'd be prizes, lots of great prizes, door prizes. We also have prizes for the best dress, for Creole wear, and all of those kind of things, because we're in the month of October.
Absolutely.
And we're asking people to wear a touch of Creole, So we're inviting everyone, one and all, Friday, 31st October, right at the Multipurpose Center in Babonneau. Come one, come all.
Absolutely.
Come and have a good time. And come and dance. Come and dance. Come and dance the night away.
Absolutely.
I think it's a good thing to have it on the Friday, because the Saturday, people do not have to go to work. I know some people have to go to the market, but we understand, God understands, and that it's going to be something to remember.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I have no doubt about that. Let me tell you, you guys know you're putting together the dandan, and we come in here in Babonneau, because one thing, if you're not a foodie, then you're coming for the vibe, and
Yes.
it's always vibe in Babonneau. And if you're not a vibe person and you like food, Babonneau has the best food. I said it. Best food.
Our fish cake and bake always,
Top of the
there's
line.
top of the line. Nowhere else you get great fish cake and bakes except Good Shepherd Parish, Babonneau.
Get it right. So
Yes.
guys, we coming out. The 31st of October we'll be here. And Father Albert, we want to take the opportunity to say commendation to you and your team here at the parish. And I know this one is going to be a hit. We ain't asking. We're telling you. This one is going to be another big one.
Thank you very much, and we're looking forward to having you.
I'm coming and dance. How
Yes,
you mean?
yes.
Prepare for me. I'm coming and dance. We're coming. you guys on the 31st. Is it? Yeah, it's the 31st. Yeah, I'll see you guys then. We're going to Babano. We're going to have a good time. And the food, well, you know, phenomenal. So I look forward to seeing you guys there. Speaking of food, let's put in the work first, because when you eat like the way I just want to eat when I go Babano, you just have to work out. Let's take in some good old work up with SocaCize.
Rise and shine with SocaCize. Leading the wine this morning, we have Laurie, Vernell, Owen, Suzanne, and Shani. Let's begin. For this morning's workout, we will be doing tables turned by spikes. Are we ready? Yes. All right. Side.
They say a woman can't do what a man do and still be a lady. But why should a man take advantage and drive us crazy, crazy? What goes around comes back around.
Arms up.
Tables turn, the tables turn. What goes around comes back around. Tables turn, the tables turn. Suppose I start to what you do. So that I come here with your galley, galley. Just ease up, please. So that just ease up, please. You want 5, 6, 7, girl, 8, 9, 10. You want threesome? Guess it's the new trend. Suppose I wanna do it back with you and your friend. Would you lay in bed with me and Ken? Suppose me and you plus a man on the side. Diggy with the boom right, diggy with the boom right. You flirt and I hide and you lie and you cheat to me like so what you decide. Tables turn, the tables turn. What goes around comes back around. Tables turn, the tables turn. Suppose I start to what you do. So now I come here with your galley, galley. Just ease up, please. So now just ease up, please. Don't you get up and get the breakfast ready. Get the grocery clean for me, do the laundry. Go work 9 to 5, come home, go see me. When you call, I'll be in a party. With a man walk on me, so me bend over me back. Bubble the stick and a rock up, so me take it and attack. You always a cheese, suppose me do it back. You come here from your book, when you take one back. Tables turn, the tables turn. What goes around comes back around. Tables turn, the tables turn. Suppose I start to what you do. So now I come here with your galley, galley. Just ease up, please. So now just ease up, please. You are gonna regret every lie. Me a gonna make you see a woman cry. Since I cannot satisfy, me a come to you in the lifestyle lie. Everything you see, you want to see, put in a skirt. And every day you live my Instagram a flat. If you ever give way, me ever give way. Still woman cry, me ever dish the same back. Tables turn, the tables turn. What goes around comes back around. Tables turn, the tables turn. Suppose I start to what you do. Tables turn, the tables turn. What goes around comes back around. Tables turn, the tables turn. Suppose I start to what you do. So now I come here with your galley, galley. Just ease up, please. So now just ease up, please.
That was our session for this morning. I hope you are feeling sexy, sultry, and strong. Thank you for choosing to flaunt with SocaCize.
And there you go, guys. That's our Monday show for today. Go on out and have an awesome and remarkable, remarkable day today. I'll see you guys again tomorrow morning right here for another DBS This Morning. Be good to yourselves now.